Okay, so let's talk altcoins. Let's talk about altcoins. Let's look at our altcoins. Let's start with tier BTC. Let's start from there. Let's start from the weekly chart. So I think last week when we did the video, I was saying that, I didn't want price to go below here because if it goes below here, we're coming back to these points because there's liquidity somewhere here. And the BTC chart, that's exactly where we've got to. And now we're trying to erase this candle back up. If we go to 4 hours and go and get a view, you can see big volume now coming into the market. You can see big volume now coming in. So I'd expect this to continue going up. And normally with these pink candles, when they show up, it's time to start looking for buying opportunities, especially when they are at the bottom of the KC channel. It's about time to start looking for entries. And so as soon as I saw this on Thursday, I was like, okay, we might be turning around very soon. I'd expect the tier BTC chart to continue to go up. If we bring it onto the tier BTC, tier SUSD pairing, and we start on the weekly. So on the weekly, we didn't get into the low points. We didn't get into the low points. So, we go above these, we broke above it. And so we came a little bit lower. And I think we found support here between these points here. We found support there. We could have come all the way down here to 238, to even 234. Yeah, it would have been okay. But there's no way this whole candle, anything is possible. But probability-wise, there's no way we raise this whole candle. If we did, then we're going way lower, which means, you're talking 150, 140 zone, if we did. But it is looking good on the daily. It's moving up. I think on 4 hours, you get the best kind of indication. I think we will go up. We'll continue going up. We are above the 200 EMA, and I think we might do a retest where we come and retest somewhere around 270. But there's a chance that we could come all the way down to this point here, around 256. So there's a chance that, tier comes back to this zone here, just as a retest. There's a chance. Very, very low chance, I would say. It's not, I would say very low probability. But if we fail to hold here, then of course this will be the point where it will come back to. So that's tier. Let's move on to the next one. Next one is Polkadot. So dot again is looking good. If we bring it on the daily chart, let's pick it on the daily. So we are on our way now. It's looking good on the daily chart. 4 hours. You can see the pink candles started showing, and these are my alerts telling me it's time to buy. And this thing would have made money. Anybody who bought here would have made money at this point. So the alert system really works. I'd expect it to go higher. I'd expect this. We are above the middle. We'll do a small retest of it, and I think we'll go higher. So looking good on DOT. Let's move on to the next one, AAVE. AAVE is looking really, really strong, honestly. It's one of the strong coins. It's already back to where it was. It's going to go higher. This thing is going to go higher. We're going back to these tops here. That's where it's heading to. So looking very strong on AAVE, very, very strong. Let's move on to PEPE. So PEPE is also looking very strong. Very strong bullish candle we spoke about last week, and we've done a retest of the trend line. So the trend line is being retested. So we broke below it, closed above it, retested, and now we're on our way. If I got 4 hours, we're above the middle, so strong territory. We may do a retest. It's very likely that we will do some form of retest of the 50. It's possible maybe we come somewhere there and then continue going up. But it's looking really strong. PEPE is looking very strong. Very, very, very strong. I think there could be a retest to somewhere here. We could get a retest to somewhere there. So I'll put an area of interest here on PEPE. If we hold here, then higher. If we don't, then I think you'll be coming to test these points here, these lower points here. So area of interest 1 and area of interest somewhere around here. There will be the areas on PEPE. And then say, so let's look at say. So say is also looking good. So the weekly was really strong and we came right back into liquidity. So if you look at this point here, we came right. This is what I was expecting on tier to come into the liquidity, but we didn't because I think tier was much stronger. So it's come to liquidity zone. And if you go to 4 hours, you can see we have a strong bounce of that. We're above the 50. And so long as we stay above the 50, then we'll continue going up, or we may do a retest. So you may have a loop back to come and retest here and then continue the journey to the upside. So it's also looking good. Let's move on to render. So you got render is also another one of those that is looking so good, like really, really strong, strong coin, which will be, going quite high. So it didn't even get into the liquidity zone and it's bouncing up. Go to 4 hours, have a look at 4 hours. You'd see here, strong candle. We are above the middle of the band. So, we'll do a retest potentially. We'll do a retest back to this zone here. But, you can always use it to reload some more because this thing is going to go up. We've kind of defended the 200 EMA and SMA on 4 hours, done the retest, and now we're on our way. So small pullback maybe, and then continue the journey to the upside. So that one is also looking good. And then I want to quickly just touch on some meme coins. These meme coins are just doing crazy numbers. I think we need to pay some attention to them. So let's start with GOAT. We'll have a look at them on a weekly basis until they hit the tops, and we can take some shots. So GOAT is looking strong. Again, strong candle. You're going to go up. We've done a retest, and I think this is now going to go up. We're above the middle on 4 hours. We're above the middle of the band on 4 hours. Maybe we come and do a retest of it to somewhere there. So we could come and retest at this point here. And then we continue our journey to the upside. It's going to go up. We can look at MOONDENG. MOONDENG is also looking very strong. So if you look at a weekly, it's really, really strong. It's just pulled back to 50% of the body of the candle, and this thing is on its way. So looking very strong. And I think if I go to 4 hours, we are kind of closing. We closed above the Bollinger at the KC channel, and so worst case scenario, you get a pullback to somewhere there. And then we continue the journey to the upside. Let's look at PNUT. PNUT Squirrel. Again, that's another really strong looking coin as well. So you can see on the weekly chart, green, strong, solid green. We've come back into it. I expect more upside. And, these green candles, when they form, always you can take a short. If you always put a short at the tops on the weekly, you make money. You will make money consistently. Again, there will be a small pullback, and then you continue the journey. And if you go to 4 hours, you can see we're above the middle. And I think, we probably might end up doing this is the retest. So this close above retest, off we go. I don't think we come back to these levels anymore. I think we continue our journey to the upside. Then we've got BONK. BONK is also looking pretty good. If we look at a weekly chart, again, a very similar story. You get any of these green big candles, take a short, you do well. Take a short, you do well. And this is going to go higher again. It's going to go higher. If we go to 4 hours, you can see we're above the 50. We're above the middle. I think this goes higher, way higher. And then last but not the least, I think there's a few more. Trump. We can look at Trump as well. Trump on the weekly chart. Good strong candle. You take a short there and there and there. You did really well. We've got this as well. You take a short, you did well. Now it's going to go up. It's going to go up. So if we go to 4 hours, we're going to have a look at where it is. It's above the middle, so we are in a strong territory. We can do a retest. Maybe we could do a retest of this zone somewhere there, and then we continue the journey to the upside. And then we go FARTCOIN. FARTCOIN is also the same, looking really, really strong, FARTCOIN. Again, any of these candles, you short at the top, you do well. You short at the top, you do well. Short at the top, you would have, done well. So next week, wherever candle we print will be high. If you take a shot at the top, you're always going to make money. So this one I expect it to go high. I think we could be somewhere here next week. I won't be surprised by Sunday when we speak with somewhere there on FATCoin. It's looking really, really strong. If I go to 4 hours, we are, I think, in the middle. We are in a strong territory now, I think. Yes, we are well above the 50, the middle. This is going up. So going up on that, you take a long position, you do well. We can look at WAVE. WAVE is also looking good. Weekly chart. If we look at the weekly chart, very strong, going up. And this one actually didn't pull back a lot at all. I've got 4 hours. Have a look. We are also above the key metrics, above the middle of the band, above the 50. Strong candle. We're going to go up some more. Let's look quickly at RAT. RAT as well on the weekly chart. Again, we've kind of, this doesn't look too strong for me on this, but I think if I go on 4 hours, it's giving some strong signals that, okay, and now I'm correcting. I think these pink candles provide an opportunity for an up. This pink candle provide an opportunity for an up. So we're going to go up. We're going to go up. So this is also going to go up as well. At least you can target this area or even up to there. There's liquidity sitting here. People took shorts. And if they've not closed their shorts, they'll be liquidated. So that one is there. XPX 600 or 690, strong coin again. This is going to shoot up. It's going to go up as well. So, I mean, you can target these sort of levels here as profit zone. It's going to get there by next week. And then if we go to POPCAT as well, looking really strong again on 4 hours. So this one could pull back. We could get a pullback of this to this zone before we go up, but it's going to go up higher. And last but not the least, MYRO. So MYRO is also looking really, really strong, positive, and you can see it's bounced up strongly. It's done its pullback. And if I go to 4 hours, you can see we are above the key metric zones. We could have a bit of a pullback to test somewhere here before we go, but that's about it. So that's all I've got in terms of altcoins. They're looking really good, and as you know, Bitcoin dominance is going to cool off, so which means all these coins can keep going up. So that's all I got on altcoins.